Passes to MP. Expanding his range. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, shooting 67%. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Wells, no good. MP with the rock. Picked up by Stopper. Here's MP. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zabierko. A nice shot there by Robinson.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Tries it from 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And Patrick Wells outside. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. Connects it from downtown.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
And Luan gets it to go.
I absolutely love when Luan is assertive, pulling up from deep. He's proven he can nail the 3 ball when given the chance.
Pass to James. Wells. Another miss by Wells. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report. This guy's an interesting story here with Eric Fisher. He's taking...
Dynasty call time here.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
The team's making some changes here.
MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Off the inbound. Carter pulls it in. And the Wolfpack have possession. It's a 13-point ball game. Off the mark with the little step back J. Here's MP. Drills the baseline jumper. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. The Wolfpack with the ball.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. With all sorts of time, and the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching him. He just crawl out.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Cordova's shot is good.
Alex Cordova.
Now MP. He's got 26. Hawkins outside. MP on the left side. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Hits the 3-pointer. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. Carter with it. Davidson pulls it in. And here it's the Dynasty. MP defended by Carter. He doesn't usually fire from out there.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
To the left wing. Robinson sets the screen. They need this. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter. MP outside. And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Pass over to Robinson. And here's Fresh. Johnson with the rock. Hawkins covering. Carter gets the bucket. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Well, shots good.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Zaderko. Fisher between the circles. Hawkins. Here's MP, guarded by Wells. And it's MP missing. 3-on-3. Launches it. Wells, no good. Here's the Dynasty. Here's MP, and the Dynasty tack on two more. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Patrick Wells.
No good on that one.
You know, when it comes to Wells, his confidence, his ferociousness, his patience, it stands out the most, especially when it comes from shooting the three-pointer.
And he's good on the second. Here's MP. He's got 36 in this one. No good on the triple. Outside, Timmerman. To the paint. Robinson. Andrew Robinson with the slam.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
MP up top. Off target from three-point range. Stauffer with the ball. Hawkins picks him up. Wells, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's MP. Goes back up. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
And that's just a case of MP wanting it more.
The Wolfpack with the ball. And Patrick Wells outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
From deep, it's MP. Cordova grabs the board.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he... had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes them a database of information on these teams.
And it's MP missing.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
Pass to Carter. Back to Cordova. Soft touch off the glass and in.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Pass to Cordova. Back to Carter. The three. The Dynasty grab the miss. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. And he's off on that one.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Count that one.
Ricky Davidson.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Cordova. Here's Fresh. Here's Carter. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
Not a whole lot going his way. He just can't seem to catch a break.
And here's MP on the outside. That one doesn't drop.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Tries a three. Cordova grabs the board.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Tries it from 16. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
And look, this is something that scouts notice on a play like that. MP is willing to attack at all three levels of the game, including the mid-range.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Another great rebound to add to his stats. It hasn't mattered much that he's a little size challenged in the post.
Outside, Davidson. Dillard.
Watch outside.
MP high post. The three-pointer, no good. And the Wolfpack with possession. Pass to Cordova. Johnson. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Covered by Junior. Joey Johnson, the open look. And that time also a missed shot. Here's MP. Beautiful dime for the lay-in.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. Davidson pulls it in.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And here's MP on the outside.
A huge day on the glass for a player who's giving up a lot of size to the big guys out there.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. Davidson pulls it in.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Good work there as it goes.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now it's Carter outside. Andrews banked in off the glass.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
With the fadeaway. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Cordova outside. Inside. Here's Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
And here's MP on the outside. Drops it in from long range. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Pass to Andrews. Fresh with it to the right side. Joey Johnson for three. Davidson pulls it in. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Here's MP. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Now Fresh to the left wing. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start.
We want to thank you out to tonight's game, and we hope you had a great time. Thank you for supporting local high school sports.
Here we go.
So the Dynasty get the opening possession.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And it's good for two.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.